Lords of Shadespire!
We're back again.
We are! It's another game.
Another game, and tonight I am playing the Reavers. I'm Khorne.
So bad.
Yep. You wait till I hear what I've thought of for Fast Lads.
God.
So, yeah, I'm playing Khorne, which is a bit of a departure for me.
It is,
I've really gone all out. I've chosen a 24 card power deck. And so far it's let me down, and I think it's already a mistake. But we'll see how it goes.
Well, the top Khorne guy had a deck of 30 cards.
He was the top guy.
I think he was the best Khorne guy.
Oh, okay. I hadn't looked. So, was he the only Khorne guy I came up? Interesting.
I win something. No, you don't. Not really, Brian.
So I've already had to ditch all of my cards. So I had to ditch Escalation.
Yep.
Because it's hard to score in Khorne versus Skaven. I'm not sure we're going to get 3 upgrades.
Don't think you're going to get many instant cards, possibly.
It begins, possibly score that one fighter from each warband, and determine defender, which I'm definitely not going to score.
It voids the rule of two of 3 at least.
Yes, so. And then all of my upgrades, all of my power cards were upgrades. Oof. So I had to get rid of Bloodslick, Grizzly Trophy, Berserk Charge, which are all my 3 all the 3 power up cards. Shade Glass Darts, Sniff, and the Blazing Key.
Oh, which one's the Blazing Key?
Number 3.
Oh, that's a slap in the face.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not a good start.
No, so it didn't get the best draw, whatever. And then my cards are as follows. So that's going to get interesting, as you can see, guys.
I'll show you my cards. We rolled to see who picked and who placed, and I won again. No, I lost again, sorry. I know how to play this game, honestly. I lost.
Again,
I picked this board and you placed them in this direction.
Yep.
I then placed objectives first, and then you placed yours, and we have 1, 2, 4, 3 and 5. So that's the board. Let's roll. Oh, a double.
A double, just a double.
Just a double. And I've got a crit. So I'm going to make you place... Ooh, this matters.
It matters, it actually matters.
It actually matters, so I'm going to go first. I'm going to place Mr. Lurky Lurker.
I can, as usual, can't remember. He's a 2
He's the lurker, he rolls 2 defence dice.
2 defence dice geezer.
Yeah, he starts with 2, so when he inspires it doesn't improve his defence.
Okay.
But they all roll dodges except for Kirk.
Okay, I am going to put...
Oh, I forgot. Already.
Over here.
Okay, my next one, I'm going to put the Festering Skaven here.
Okay, I'm going to put Targor here.
I'm going to put the Hungering Skaven there.
I'm going to put Carsus there.
I'm going to put Skritch over there. Sake
is there.
And I'm going to place Kirk here.
Garrek down
here. Okay. So now we roll to see who goes first, and I get a +1. Oh, 2 crits and 2 doubles and a single.
Okay, probably not going to win this.
Not if you roll 3 crits, and you can't win it even with a crit.
No, just a single.
So I am going to... See, I'm going to go first, I think. I think I want to go first. So I am going to move Mr. Festering 1 to there.
What's the Festering? He's
just... He has nothing really special about him. He'll roll, 1 defence dice. They all roll...
And how many damage does he take?
Which ones? Which ones?
How much damage does he? He has 2 wounds.
He has 2 wounds. They all have 2
And
wounds.
they do 1 damage.
And they do 1 damage. When they inspire, they still only do 1 damage.
Okay.
So power step. I'm going to play Musk of Fear on the Festering Skaven.
What does that do?
Well, it means it puts him on guard.
Oh, okay.
And he obviously becomes inspired immediately.
Oh yes, of course.
Now he rolls 2 dice.
Forgetting that
Little tidbit.
whatever it is of the word I'm looking for.
Little bonus boost. Your first activation.
First activation. Right, I'm going to do something silly.
Good.
I'm going to charge Targor. So he just does 2 swords.
Okay. Oh,
missed.
Targor, you're in trouble.
Oh, sorry, the power step. I have nothing to play in the power step.
Okay, on to my second turn then. I'm gonna charge with Skritch.
Okay.
He's gonna go 1 to there. He has charged, and he's gonna have a stab back at old Targor. So he rolls 2 dice, hammers. Oh, there's a crit.
So I need a crit.
You do. Oh, that was
Took
close.
his time.
But no.
So is he dead?
I do 2 damage.
Yeah, so Targor is dead. And a good start.
Oh dear. Okay, and I get a glory. Power step. I am going to play Demonic Weapon. And I'm going to play it on the Lurking Skaven. Lurky lurky. Right, go there. Anything for you?
Nothing for me.
Okay, and then I'm also going to play Scratching in the Shadows, which means it's basically distraction, but with a Skaven slant. I'm going to push Seg back 1 to there.
Okay.
And I have nothing else.
So I have nothing. My second activation. I'm going to take a card.
So my third activation, I'm going to do a charge attack with the Lurking Skaven. He's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 to here. He's going to charge and he's going to attack with the Demonic Weapon. So he takes a wound straight away. And he's going to swing at Cassus there. So 2 dice hammers. Ooh, 1 hammer. You need a dodge. Oh! I think that's Cassus down.
It is, yeah.
3 damage. And another glory for me. And I'm going to play the Dazzling Key, which is hold objective 4, on the Festering Skaven. Which is kind of, giving away my hand a bit early. But I wanted to,
You spent the glory.
I want to get the glory out and I want to get my cards done. Nothing else on my power step?
Okay, I am going to charge with Sayek.
Goodbye, Lurky Skaven. So Sayek rolls
2 hammers.
2 mirrors.
Hammer and crit.
The Lurking Skaven
Needs a crit.
is in trouble. I need
Needs 2
a
crits.
crit. I need 2 crits or a crit and a dodge.
Yeah.
Oh, that was close. That was close, but he is kaput and power still.
Oh, I've got inspired, haven't I?
Oh, yes, you are. Everybody's inspired now. Bing, bing, bing. Unfortunately, that means I lose my speed advantage now.
So, I'm going to play Great Speed.
It's one of your guys moving 6 now. On Arnulf, this chappy here. I've got nothing to play.
Okay.
So on to my 4th and final turn. I'm going to move Kirk 1, 2, 3, 4 over to here. So he's moved. And I have nothing to do in my power step then.
Sorry, nothing in the power step, no.
Your 4th activation?
My 4th activation. I'm going to move Garrek.
Just the 3?
Just the 3, yeah. I'm going to play Tantalising Prize.
Ooh. What's that do?
It's the same. It's the one I played last time. It's the.
Oh, you can move 3 squares, 3 hexes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
An objective. It's in my next activation.
You can't do it. It's your 4th activation. You've
No,
done.
but it says in the next activation.
Oh, okay. I see.
So it'll cross over.
Oh, I wonder what you're trying to go for. I'm going to play Confused Priorities.
Bugger.
To swap over 2 objectives being held. So
I was really worried that you wouldn't have one.
It doesn't mean he has the key and 4's over here now. But there we are. I have nothing else.
Okay, well, I'm going to play Duel of Wits.
Oh yeah. So into end phase already. Okay, so I scored Ploy Master. I played 3 ploys. And I scored Supremacy.
Well done.
Unlike last time when you stopped me scoring at 2 turns in a row.
Funny if I picked up a movement card when I just got Duel of Wits there.
I possibly might have sworn quite considerably had you done that. And my last card I'm gonna keep. So I'm just going to draw 2 new objectives and 5 new power cards.
I have scored Alone in the Darkness.
Ooh, nice.
Which is worth 2.
Pa-pow.
And because I've scored Alone in the Darkness, and the reason I burnt my power card over there is that because I didn't know whether you would play one, I was worried you might play. If you didn't play a ploy, and I hadn't actually played a ploy, and I now have played a ploy. So
Oh, you played ploy?
Yeah, but if you didn't play one and passed, then I couldn't have played one.
You would have been able to play, right.
So I had to play, and as it was, I had Duel of Wits. So if you played
Yes.
one, I'd play, and I'd be fine, but didn't know whether you would or not. So I had to play. So at the moment, I've burnt a card a little bit.
Well, it got you an objective. It got you a glory.
It got me a glory.
And it's only 6 to 4, so it's actually still all to play for.
And I'm going to spend one of my glory.
Okay.
I'm going to put Great Strength on Garrek.
His Skritch is in trouble now because he's so fast.
Okay, I'm going to bin nothing.
Okay, so you're going to draw back up.
Just draw 1 card.
And your objectives as well. So now we've got to roll, see who goes first again. So I get 2 doubles and that's it. And you get 2 crits.
I'm going to let you go first.
Okay. I was worried you'd say that. So my first Garrek diversion. I'm going to bring back the Lurking Skaven. Bring back here. And that is it. Power step, I'm going to play Festering Blades, which is an upgrade, on the Festering Skaven, which is this one here. He rolls 3 attack dice normally anyway, but if I roll a crit, if I get a critical hit with this guy, then it does +2 damage, so he does 3 damage. Okay, so your first activation.
Charge with a Saic. So it's 2 hammers required.
Oh,
2 hammers.
Okay, so my Festering Skaven needs 2 dodges or a crit. Oh!
I'm going to play a thingy in my thingy.
Can't do that.
I'm going to play Awakened Weapon on Saic.
Covered in plastic.
And then, if you haven't got a reaction,
nothing's going to help me coming.
I'm going to play Ready for Action on and use it to attack with Saic because he's just upgraded. Now this time I can re-roll
Re-roll dice, can't you?
dice.
I don't think you need to. Well, you could re-roll the hammer if you want.
No, I'll be on hammer and a crit.
So if I could roll a crit and a dodge, how sweary are you
I'll
going to
be
be?
quite sweary.
Oh, just a dodge. So that rat gets splat.
I've got a reaction.
You've got a reaction?
Yeah.
Oh, I have no reaction.
I've got a reaction to their attack action.
Yes.
So
yes.
yeah, I've got one. I've got skulls with skull throw.
Oh, nice.
2 cards. So I just realised I've
What's that?
completely forgotten that you've switched those objectives round.
4's over here.
Yeah, I know.
Don't!
Oh dear. I'm going to blame the lateness of the hour and the stupidity of the person.
Which person?
Me. I am very stupid.
Hooray, I've got that on video.
I'm going to play
Leave me alone.
Shifting Shards.
Shifting Shroud.
I think.
Which one are you going to move? Number 2. Onto my second activation. I'm going to charge with the lurky Skaven with his demonic weapon. I'm going to charge. 1, 2, 3. So he takes a wound. And now Lurky is going to attack with the demonic weapon on Sec.
So he's charged.
Nout. Nothing but a fluffing.
Right.
Power step. I am going to play Confusion. Swap these two around. Now he is inspired as well. Okay, Mr. Lurky Skaven doesn't really change when he's inspired. He gets 1 extra sword attack. Or 1 extra dice on his sword attack, but that's it.
I'm going to play Confusion.
Ah. This one to your second turn.
Second activation. I'm going to make a move action with Alf. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I wonder why you've gone that extra hex. That seems very bizarre. What could it be?
Move to there. And I'm going to immediately score cover ground.
Woo! So that's another glory for you.
Another glory for me, and another card taken.
Power step.
Power step, I have nothing to play.
Okay, I have nothing to play. Onto my third turn. I'm going to do a charge attack with Skritch. He's going to go 1 to there, 2 to there, just in case. And he's going to attack Sec, so hammers. A crit and a hammer. I don't think you can defend that.
No,
So that's 2 damage, so he's not dead. And it's a pushback. I'll push you back to there.
Okay.
And then the power step. I'm going to play There Are Always More.
What does that do?
Brings a Skaven back.
Ooh, nice.
Unfortunately, the only ones I've got are he's inspired already. He has. I'm going to bring him back to there. And that's the Festery Skaven. Your turn?
I'm going to play sidestep.
Ooh.
So my my third and not final
Your third
activation.
and not activation.
I am going to. What do I want to do? I'm going to take a card.
Okay, so my last turn. I am going to move the Festering Skaven. 1, 2, 3 to there. And I have nothing in my power step.
I am going to charge with Garrek.
I thought you might. So he rolls 2 damage, but he does 3 damage
It's
this
4
time.
damage now because he's got extra.
Oh yeah, it's enough to one-shot him anyway.
Yeah.
Wow. The dice have not liked you today.
No.
Power step.
I haven't got anything to do.
Okay, I have nothing either, so onto the power phase at the end phase rather. So I went first, so I scored Divide and Conquer. I have 1 in either side. And I also scored Tactical Supremacy 3 and 4.
Oh, well played, well played.
That's 2.
I should have done what I was going to do.
What was that?
Switching over.
What, 3 and 4?
Could have switched 2 and 4 over.
Yeah, you could have done that. Would have done me a bit. Or you could have switched.
Yeah, anything.
Any switch.
Apart from 3 and 4.
Yes.
I didn't think of that. Bugger.
And I'm going to get rid of Tactical Supremacy 1 and 2.
Okay.
And then of my power cards, I'm going to keep. I'm going to get rid of Sudden Skittering, which is basically sprint. And I'm going to draw up again. So that's me. Over to you.
Okay. I didn't score anything. Due to your quite clever manoeuvre at the end there.
I'm not sure it's clever, but lucky at least.
And I'm going to keep, I'm not going to pay any power cards, I'm going to get rid of Tactical Genius 3 and 5 and Supremacy, which I very nearly scored. But it was very nearly. I could have got on there. I could have switched things around and scored them.
Yeah.
But I didn't.
So we need to show you our decks and then we'll roll to see who goes. Okay, so it's the fourth and final go. I roll, or a crit and a double.
A crit and a double.
Oh, we've got to go again.
A crit.
And that's it.
A crit and that's it.
A crit and a single.
Oh.
I think I want you to go first.
Okay, I think I've got to attack with Sayek.
Onto this
one.
Onto the this is the lurking Skaven,
Yeah.
so he's already taken a wound.
Hammer.
With a hammer. Dodges.
Got the dodge.
But you can push me back.
Which I will do. Power step. I'm actually going to put Great Fortitude on Garrek.
Oh.
I'll take one over. Yeah, there was something I had to do.
Yeah, you can't have to do that. Okay, I'm going to play Legendary Swiftness on Kirk, almost trusted.
Interesting.
And
Who's where?
Sorry, he's over here at the minute.
Okay.
That's a glory spent. That's it for the moment, so nothing for you. Onto my first activation. And I'm going to do a stabby stab at Sake with Skritch. 2 dice. There's a hammer. So you need a dodge. Oh!
It's 2 damage, is it? 2 killed him.
Did it. So I get a glory for that. He's doing well this game, but you know, have I got Skritch is the greatest? No, I haven't. Power step at the end there. I have nothing to play.
Nothing?
Nothing at the moment.
I have nothing either.
Okay, so it's onto your turn.
We're going to attack with Garrek.
Yeah.
2 hammers required. Hammer and a hammer.
Oof. So I need 2 dodges or a crit. Oh dear.
Dodge and a crit.
Yeah.
Power step. I still have nothing to do.
I'm going to play side step on the festering Skaven here. Just to dodge him back. Okay. Anything for you?
No.
I'm going to sidestep him to there, I think. Okay, so my second activation.
Which one of them's got the key?
He has at the minute.
Okay.
Which is why in my activation I'm going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay.
To the third.
Okay.
Power step. I have nothing.
I have nothing either.
Okay. So it's your third
activation. I am going to move Garrek onto there.
What you might get.
And then I'm going to play Confused Priorities. So
Ooh.
there's 2 objectives that are currently being held. Those 2.
I hate you with a passion. So 3's now here on Kirk and 4's over there. Okay, so I'm going to play the Blazing Key on Kirk.
Which is the third, which is 3.
Which is 3.
Okay.
Actually, no, I'm not going to play it on Kirk at all. I'm going to play it on the Lurking Skaven. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm going to play it on Skritch. Definitely on Skritch.
Okay.
Definitely not changing my mind again. Yeah, anything for you?
No.
Okay, my third activation. And I'm going to move Skritch.
Yeah, your third activation. Didn't you go first? No, you made me go first.
I made you go first.
Yeah.
Then Skritch can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
That's
6.
Kirk.
That is Kirk. That is Kirk, sorry.
Perhaps I'm over
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 there. And I'm going to score not escalation.
yeah.
Cover ground. Choo! So I get another glory. And I have to pick another objective. And in the power step, I have nothing else.
That's my final activation.
Your fourth and final. What you can do?
Take a card.
Okie dokie. Okay, my final turn. I am going to move Skritch 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to there. Final power step. I have nothing yet.
I'm going to play Distraction. Oh, Kirk. Not Kirk. Him.
Skritch. Moving one this way.
Mm-hmm.
He becomes inspired. Hooray! It means nothing now. Okay. Actually, no, I'm going to play Misdirection.
Okay, yeah, I thought you might.
Yeah, sorry.
Put it
So,
back.
I get to choose somebody else, don't I? I chose it, so Kirk. So he becomes inspired.
Mm-hmm.
And where do you want to move him to? Okay.
Just in case you've gone over the darkness.
Wouldn't matter.
Oh yeah, no, I didn't see that. Oh, I'll put
Doesn't really matter.
Doesn't matter.
Still nothing from me.
Okay, I'm going to play the Fractured Key.
Ooh.
On off.
Nice. Still nothing for me.
Ready? Okay.
Anything else for you?
So I'm going to play Earthquake.
And I'm going to play Earthquake as well.
Okay.
Just to save us moving things back and
Okay.
forth. Because I'm assuming you're going to move either that way or that way, and I'll move them back again, so everyone stays exactly where they are.
I'm going to need to do.
And neither have I. So that is the end of the third phase, and that was hurting my head. So you go first in the end phase.
I get 2 for Arnulf.
Oh yeah. He's got the what's it key?
I got the key, and I get Proy Master, so I just get 3 in the end.
So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 there.
Mm.
And I get 2 for the blazing key that Skritch has. Unfortunately, I don't get the 2 for the other one. I can see why having all 4 in your deck could be handy now, because if your opponent throws things around, you can sort of get around that. I didn't score Crushing Force, which I picked up near the end. I can't remember if I've scored. I've scored. I don't know if I scored either of these actually. Escalation.
I've only played 1.
I played that one. I don't actually honestly remember if I scored Escalation.
No, I'll have to look back. I can't actually remember if I played. I might have played Great Fortitude. No, I think I played Great Fortitude
Yeah, I think it was before.
in the end
It's a
phase.
tricky one to actually remember.
Yeah,
whether
it is. I was really worried about that. Not that we went to the Grand Clash, but I was really worried about forgetting.
Yeah, that's the kind of thing I would forget.
Yeah,
but then, by the sounds of it, a lot of the people at the Grand Clash were more than happy to let people go back and do that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
I honestly don't remember if I have. I know I did Legendary Swiftness, but that might
We
be
did a key.
I did a key.
And I've done a key, so that's 3.
No, key and key is 2.
No, I've done a key.
Yeah,
if you did
that's
Legendary Swiftness.
I don't remember when I did that though. I can't remember if I did that in the.
Well, we have the advantage that we video all of our games, so you can go back and check.
So we'll find out exactly. I have scored Master of War though, because I scored the objective for moving 6.
Well done.
And I've done a ploy and an upgrade, so I get 1 for Master of War. So that puts the final score at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14 plays 8.
8, good game.
Good game, sir.
Good game. Great.
That you had some appalling luck there in that game.
Well, yeah, I did a couple of silly things, but actually I
Your
didn't play
first
that
attack
badly.
was a bit odd. I don't know if you had a reason for that.
That was a mistake because I put Targor in the wrong place.
Oh, who did you want?
Well, because actually it was unfortunate because you surrounded this objective and I had 3 and 4 from the beginning.
Oh right.
So I needed it, and then he was in the way. What?
Yeah.
He was in the way, and I don't. That was probably a mistake. I just didn't know what to do with him.
Yeah.
And I thought actually if I can get an attack in and
I think with Skaven is if you can go after some of the weaker ones.
I was kind of hoping your attention would move away from. It was I sacrificed Targor.
Oh right, to try and make me think. Oh, Skritch is in trouble.
In the hope that you would take some. He would take some fire.
Yeah.
And but I think I missed. I was hoping to push.
You did.
Back.
You didn't even.
Yeah, I was hoping to push it back.
In the end.
And then.
Which meant he could then just attack back straight away.
And so, but it still took a turn. It was still a waste of a turn because I really wanted to build things up so that I could. But you demonic weaponed me. That was
demonic weapon came in handy. I think I used that twice. I think I took out Seg and I took out Carsus with that, so that was well worth doing.
So I didn't put demonic weapon in this deck. I'm actually quite pleased. I got through most of the cards.
You did. You've only got 3 left. So out of 24 cards, you managed to burn through 21 of them. You did burn 5 at the start, but
I did.
And they were some really nice cards you had to burn, which was really unfortunate.
Sadly, I didn't get key. Key. I must have got key 4. I don't throw key 4. No, I did. Kaz Dazzling Key was the next one.
Oh.
I got that as well, which
wouldn't have made a difference. Well, it would have made it even closer.
Yeah, and then you were just used your Skaven ability at the end of turn 2 perfectly, because I very, very nearly, if you hadn't put him there and gone on to that, I very nearly got Supremacy, and then I've switched 3 and 4, and I'd have got Supremacy and 3, 4 and 5, which has got to be 6.
What was the one where I moved something?
Your last turn, your penultimate turn, you put a
Skaven back here.
And then on your last turn, you moved on to there.
Right.
And I didn't have any cards to move him off.
Right, I see.
And
so that's that thing again where if you don't go on the objective early, somebody else moves onto it and then you're screwed.
Yeah.
But if you do go onto it early, you're showing your hand and you're showing people.
Did you move me on? I can't remember. I don't know what happened there. But anyway, I couldn't do it all. I couldn't manipulate. I was too busy trying to manipulate getting onto there. I couldn't manipulate both.
Yes.
I just had to hope it was free, and all I could do.
That's the problem.
And of course, I've kind of forgot about the Skaven ability because it was free because you were all over here.
I didn't know whether I wanted to bring them up over here or over here, and I think I should have brought him here in the end, but I don't think it made a difference.
No, I mean jumping on there was really the key. Was getting on that, and there was nothing I could.
And that was pure luck. That wasn't intense. Well, I was after 4, I think, because I was after 3 and 4.
Yes, because you got 3 and 4.
So. And
I should have switched. I didn't switch.
Yes, you should have switched 4 and 5 around, or 4.
I should have switched. I should have switched. And I didn't switch. You only got 2 there, so you still would have won.
So 24 cards. Would you say it helps?
It's pretty mental.
I was going to say, well, it's only 2 more cards.
I wouldn't do it if I didn't have the extra Khorne card.
Yes, because you need that extra play.
Yeah.
I mean, by example, I didn't get through. I still got 6 of mine that I haven't played.
And you just have to be prepared to burn. I had Spoils of Battle in here, which would be nice as well. You just have to be prepared to burn some cards.
I think so, yeah.
And I didn't, because at one point I had 3 really good ploys. Like, I really need to get rid of these cards, but I really can't.
See, I had a couple of some of the objectives I ended up not playing or not getting to was leading from the back, which would have been great for me. Skritch is the Greatest would have been great because he actually killed someone. Last one making a statement. I'm still not sure by that one. It's a high scoring card for 3 objectives, but I think
I had making a statement. But I was nowhere near it.
I know. I just don't know whether you're ever going to be able to score that. I mean, you have to really have 3 in your half to start with.
Yeah.
For Khorne, what you could do is if you could run someone on, if you've got if you have Desecrate.
Yeah.
You could do that to destroy one of them, but if you're playing objectives, you probably want to keep them all around still.
The problem with Desecrate is, yeah, exactly. There's the it might be one that. The other thing is you're desecrating the one that you're on.
Yes.
If you could desecrate one that you weren't on.
Yes.
Then that would be great because you desecrate the one you're on, so
you may actually want that still.
Yeah, exactly. Because kind of I'm on this one. And if I desecrate it, I've still got to go and get the other one. I mean, it does make it easier.
But if you've got your opponent's got 2 in their zone, you can roll onto one and desecrate that and take that away, and then to make a stable, you've just got to get onto one of them.
Yeah,
and that is 3 glory.
I had Planter Standing in my deck as well, but I didn't get close to making that, which is why I didn't take. I might have swapped out if it had been something different. But
so I think objective decks. I think the key with objective decks is keys. I think you want the keys if you're going for objective heavy. And I've got, because the winner of the Grand Clash had objectives 1 to 5 in his deck.
And
I've got none of those.
No.
I've got like 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, but that's it. All the other cards I've got are things like Ploy Master and stuff like that. And I I'm maybe thinking of because I've got Crushing Force and I might get rid of that.
Yeah, I think Crushing Force is a great card for this game. And
definitely not.
Somebody commented, I can't remember who it was, on my Orc deck that he thinks No Remorse and Precise Use of Force are better. And I think they are.
Precise Use Force is tricky because you've got to do exactly the right amount of damage.
Yeah, but you've got flexibility because you've got, especially for Aurochs, admittedly, you've got flexibility of damage. So
but you lack the speed to be where you need to be.
Yeah,
possibly.
but you've got. So you have got.
Having said that, had I had Precise Use Force, I could have got that twice when I killed.
Either of the two bigger guys, Castle Sword thingy.
No, because I didn't one shot.
Oh no, you didn't actually know.
But I did. But I did get Castle and had because he only had one wound left. I've got the Hungering Skaven over here only does one wound, so I could possibly have done that. Or the Lurking Skaven, I could have attacked with him with his basic attack. No Remorse is your attack stat has to be more than their wound.
Which might not be ideal for.
No, I think that's a dwarf or a orc or a stormcast.
Yeah.
Possibly. No, I think that's about it. Possibly Khorne if you beef up Saik or Garrek, but that's about it. I think.
It's quite good. I mean, with your demonic weapon, you could have scored it on 2 of my guys.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's tricky. I mean, if you go up against Stormcast, you're not going to get it because they're all 4 wounds. You go up against Dwarves, you're probably not going to get it because they're all 3 or 4 wounds, and Orcs are all 3 and 4 wounds.
Yeah, the only way you get it is if you had a big damage strength card.
But are you more likely to get that than Crushing Force?
Possibly not.
Possibly not.
The thing with Crushing Force is that often it requires 2 hits.
It does require 2 activations, unless you've got the whole ready for action combo to one shot to do the old 1-2 on somebody. But then I haven't got that in my deck, so that kind of makes it a bit moot.
You haven't got ready for action?
I haven't got ready for action in either of my decks that I've played. So in the Khorne one that I played last week...
I'm sure you played ready for action.
I said I didn't.
In that game.
I said I didn't, but maybe I did. Maybe I'm talking nonsense. Oh, I did. Sorry, I did. I did have it in the Khorne deck, because I think with Khorne you can afford to have a few cards aside to power yourself up, so that once you get some glory, you get some upgrades, you can go and smash face.
Free movement is brilliant in any deck.
Especially Skaven, when you consider that means they can move 10. So you can move them, play that, and then move them again. They can be pretty much anywhere on the board. I mean, you've got sudden skittering as well, which if you're not an idiot, you wouldn't get rid of it. But
you still won.
Yeah, I did.
I'm not sure my deck was the best deck.
But it wasn't terrible.
No, it wasn't. No, I just had a bit of fun with it, but I tried to.
You were a bit unfortunate because you had the 5 cards you had to get rid of at the start were all really nice cards for Khorne, especially Grizzly Trophy, where you could just churn through Skaven. You just send Garrek off to just go black clan rats, and you could earn loads of glory with that.
Yeah, that's true. It's 2 glory a pop.
And then there's the Saik upgrade, which means he does more damage, means you could one shot even my big guys with that. Well, my 2 main guys.
I did make a mistake when I pursued Objective 3, forgetting that it was now over there.
Yeah, that was possibly a mistake.
I possibly should have attacked.
That was the problem I had when I played the +1 move on Kirk, because I thought, right, I've got enough movement that I can run up to here, and I was going to run him. I was going to sprint him back down again, but then I realised I'd got rid of sudden skittering, so I couldn't actually make both journeys. So yeah.
Yeah, then if I killed Kirk, it could have been completely different. Not Kirk, Skritch could have been completely different, but I didn't. So.
You didn't have many attempts on Skritch, so did you?
No. But you were saying about you're going to take Skritch, and I didn't. I went
see.
subjective, forgetting that it was you changed it.
Now I realised that Hungering Skaven has not moved all game. He's not done a thing. He's sat there the whole game going, you guys go at it. I'm too tired, mate.
Arnulf didn't do very much. Arnulf moved from there over to there and just got the key at the end. That's all he
But he scored you glory.
Yeah, he did score me glory.
I mean, he has literally not even
Actually, he
moved
did score me 3 glory because he ran over there and got glory for running over there.
He's literally not done a thing. He stayed on that hex the entire game and just watched people run around.
He prevented you being outflanked. I reckon that's what he did.
Yes. Yeah. That's what he's going to claim anyway. But he's a liar. He did nothing. He was just sitting there cowardly the whole game.
Good game that. I kind of feel like the decks that have been released for the Grand Clash, and just the fact that the Grand Clash has happened now, has kind of freed us up a little bit, just to be a bit more experimental and just kind of go for it. So viewers, if you're still watching and haven't gone to sleep with us waffling on, if there's any decks or interesting decks you'd like us, type of decks you'd like us to try and build, do let us know, because we've got these games to go. Lots of
We've
games
got a
to
few
play.
more. We've got a good another 6 odd games, I think, with the Fire Slayers and the Skavens.
I think I'd like to try an armour deck with the special chiropractor's armour or whatever it's called.
Oh, the cataphrane plate and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, I think that's going to really be mental once you've got 6 of those.
That would be quite good fun to play.
Could you get that and you get an Ectirion, which means you score 4 glory?
Yeah, but that's
Can you imagine that with time? Yeah, it would just be crazy.
Yeah.
Just sit someone at the back, just sitting there pinging out 4 glory each turn. Ding, 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 ding. And,
is that
and also
activation?
Yes, it's a new action you can play if you've got 6 of them.
Right, okay.
Yeah, so you can only get it 4 times, but that's 16 glory you could possibly churn out if somebody can't get hold of you. And that would be quite handy in a league if you've already tabled your opponent and you just sit there for the last 2 or 3 turns just pinging out more glory.
That's unlikely that you would get all of those and table your opponent.
It's unlikely, yes, but not impossible. And if you've got an opponent who's a tanking Stormcast, and you've got objective-based Skaven or something, if you can grab enough glory to just stick all 6 of those on somebody and sit them back here, the Stormcast are never going to get to you in time.
Yeah, and you've got to get them all as well.
So it does kind
of... It's a tall order.
It does. It is rather, but it does then mean that tanking Stormcasts have got another thing to worry about.
I would guess you would just play... Well, I don't know why we're talking about this on camera, but I guess you would play... You would play 20 cards and just cycle through them as fast as you can to try and get
all the cataphrane relics.
Yeah, and possibly even go for cheap, easy glory. None of your
objectives 1 to 5.
None of your third in phase.
No.
You just go for.
If you're a Skaven, you go for the, or if you're a Khorne, you go for the move 6 hexes 1, objectives 1 to 5, maybe Ploy Master or Master of War.
Yeah, all the quick easy ones, some immediately
escalation,
ones.
So. Well, I enjoyed that game. Hope you guys enjoyed that game.
It was a bit different.
It was different.
Usual fare.
It is. Normally it's been...
Because I lost. It was a bit different than usual, but I enjoyed playing that. I still haven't mastered Khorne. I think I've won with them yet. I haven't.
You did in our off-camera game, at least, because we played Skaven versus Khorne in that. You beat me quite soundly in that one.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I hope you guys enjoy it all. We are still going to be running through the rest of the Fire Slayer and Skaven decks, and if you've got a preference out of what we haven't shown yet, then do let us know. Otherwise, we shall just...
If you can remember what we haven't shown yet, then do let us know what it is.
I'm sure they have encyclopedic knowledge of all of our videos. No, I can't either. And that's us. So we shall be back next time with some more battle reports. Bye!